Well, my life's so busy now, but a typical week for Nick Arrojo is pretty much starting on a Monday morning with a fresh slate. Because, the most important thing to me is making sure that every week the salon is profitable, my staff and team are busy, and we're all focused on being successful. So we measure the statistics week to week. So first thing Monday morning, I'm in work, checking on last week's statistics, checking on how my staff performed, and then that kind of creates a path for what we're going to work on this week. We all know the statistics, so we're all going to be focused on reaching the goals. And then pretty much I'm usually dedicated about 3 to 4 days cutting hair behind the chair. And of course, when I'm on the salon floor, I want to be busy. What I love about being on the salon floor is not only am I, creating revenue by, cutting clients and servicing clients, I'm also putting a lot of my clients into the color department so that we're maximizing the potential of each client. And I'm also leading from the front as a retail specialist. I want to make sure that all my clients get the right take home so they can be truly successful. So I have to be on the salon floor. I'm in and around my team and having a good time. Some of the nicest things that I like is to hear them smile, to hear them laugh, to see them smile, just to feel that energy, that vibe. Saturday, Fridays and Saturdays, our busiest days, they're the days when we really are very, very successful, and I love that action and that activity. Now, the working day really doesn't start for me till like 11:30. So from the hours of 8:30 to 11:30, I'm usually focusing on all the other aspects of my business. And there's a lot of different things going on. I'm focusing on how's my cosmetology school doing. I usually go in and meet the students once a week, maybe teach a class. So I'm very much active in the Cosmo school, making sure that I'm touching those young hairdressers at the very early start of their career. And also meeting with my teachers and my team that work in the cosmetology school, making sure that everyone is on point to be successful there. We're always on the road and we're always teaching classes. Sunday now has become a regular work day for me. So I'm always teaching every week, whether it's a class, whether it's a show, whether I'm on a big stage or whether I'm on a small stage, whether I'm actually in my own academy teaching a class or whether I'm teaching a show for maybe 2,000 to 3,000 people. So always working on what's coming up, and I have to dedicate time to that. As far as, teaching my own staff, I teach every week. So I teach a class for my students every week. My apprentices get to see me. I'm very active and I'm very involved in their educational program. But my entire every morning is filled with business meetings, planning, strategy, trying to work all the different arms of my business. The salon, the school, the advanced academy, and then of course, the product, making sure that my product company is growing and evolving. So I've got many different hats and I like wearing them all, and I'm pretty much working on a pretty full-time basis now. I suppose that if you want to be successful, the truth of the matter is you're going to have to be committed and you're going to have to put in extra work so you can really reach that success. Because, every year I want to see monumental growth. Every week I want to see monumental growth. And sure, we do have times where maybe we're not quite attaining it and maybe, we need to change things. So, I kind of run my business like a football team. I got my special teams, I've got my defense, I've got my attack, and I'm always trying to, kind of play with what's working, what's not working. I'm really trying to address all of the problems so that we can hit the sweet spot on those days where we leave better than expected and I attain those goals. I have a 12-hour window where I kind of give myself a pat on the back, and on those days where I don't leave the salon, where we maybe didn't reach the goals, then I say, okay, well, time to roll up the sleeves and let's get back in early on Monday and let's get some activity going so that we can create success. I think the nice thing about my job is the diversity. No day is the same. Constantly doing different things and constantly pushing forward so that we can continue to grow. So I love the variation and the variety in the job, and today I'm here filming with you guys, and that's really exciting too.